Alrighty. This here is going to be a series about the cameras. I'm doing this for on-the-air TV, and my partner, Suburban Rider. And I'm only going to show my winter helmets today. So, first off, I just posted up a deal with the new tripod I just bought last night, and you guys can check that out on your own. I mean, tripod's pretty simple shit. Okay, second part. First camera I started off with, and I'm going to try and post pics somewhere in here now. Dramatic pause. It went on the side of my helmet. It was velcroed. It had a flip out, and it stuck out like this. And then I put my goggles over it, and the goggle strap held the velcro secure. It was a $40 camera, video camera. It wasn't good quality or anything, and I'm gonna stick a clip of what that shot here. Had no audio for it because that's just the way it worked out. No external mic, nothing like that, so I couldn't really make it work. But that's the camera I used to decide if I really wanted to get into making movies of me riding the bike. So I missed a lot of good stuff. Next thing I bought when I decided I wanted to do it was the GoPro. This is not the HD version. This is the GoPro Hero. It's got an SD card slot. It runs with 2 AAA batteries.
How you doing?
All right. And actually had rotten sound. There's the microphones for it. The microphone back here. Wasn't too happy with it. And I will throw some vid up on that. I mean, it takes great video. I got no complaints about it. It's shot in 640 by 480. I probably could have made it 1280 by 720, but I didn't have the AVS software. And the way I did this, I clipped it on top of my helmet like that. I angled it down, and then I'd take it in and out when I needed to talk to give my starting mileage, my ending mileage, and my temperature readings. And then I'd slide it back up in there. Bust. Next thing I bought was a Sony Bloggy. Neat thing about this camera, and I still use it every day, it's my favorite camera. I think the video quality is kind of crappy, but the lens rotates up, So if I got my head down like this, then I need to tilt it up. It's not an exact science. I'm going to use this white helmet, my old winter helmet, for demonstration purposes. All my helmets now have the Velcro up inside. And I always put the carpet side inside the helmet in case I'm riding without the camera in, which never happens. But at least it won't be scratching me. So I do that, I rotate it up, I reach in, I hit play or record. That's that. What I don't like about this is, even shooting straight out, the video looks cloudy, faded. I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's even worse with this face shield. So, Sony Bloggy, I think it's a Generation 2, but I still use it because it's so easy. Next thing I bought, Kodak PlaySport. Love this camera. It'll shoot 60 frames a second. It's a battery eater when you do that. It shoots HD 1080. So does the Bloggy. I had to add some additional Velcro to get it to tilt. I put it here. It has to be tilted in such a way so it's not looking down so much. I still haven't got that perfected. But it shoots great shots with the tripod. And if you want to do slow-mo, 60 frames a second, it's the way to go. It's a very simple camera. It's Windows friendly. That was the other thing about the Sony. The Sony is not Windows friendly, so at that point I got a hold of SuburbanRyder and he told me to go with the AVS software, video editing suite. I did that. It's 59 bucks, lifetime updates. You can only use it on one computer. So If you have a laptop and a desktop like I do, then you have to buy it twice, because it's only good for one computer at 59 bucks lifetime. I'm very happy with the AVS. It's very difficult to figure out. Chuck and I still do things back and forth that we each are discovering new things we can do with it. But like I said, it's not very easy to, it's not really user-friendly like Windows Movie Maker. But if you have a Sony, you're screwed. First camera I ever had. This is a Kodak Z740. It shoots 5 megapixel stills. It also shoots video. When I shoot with it, I can't seem to get any sound out of it. So most of that goes to music. It's got a 10x optical zoom. Excuse me. Once you get past the optical zoom, it goes to a digital. If it goes to digital, you have to have a tripod, because when you go to digital zoom, you absolutely, no way in hell can you hold the camera still enough for digital zoom. I still have this. I really like it. I think it takes fantastic pictures, and it was one of the decisions that I made when I bought the Kodak camera. The Kodak Play Sport. First tripod I bought. These things are great. Totally love it. Bend it any which way, lock it down, however, on whatever surface you can come up with. There is a way to make it work. Okay, now, what is this guy doing? Anyway, I'm going to shoot now with this Kodak. You probably have already seen. Now I have this camera bagged. Neat thing about it is the view screen flips out, sticks out, but if you rotate it 180 degrees, you can put it back in and it'll stay like that. I'm very impressed with the JVC. It has stereo microphones. It's going to work well on the tripod, and this is what I'm going to use today to shoot my snow riding vids out in the backyard, because they covered that up. I mean, they plowed it. The neat thing about the JVC camera, it has 2 slots for SD cards. It will hold 32 gig cards per slot, making a total of 64 gigs of memory. The battery will not last for 64 gigs. However, I've been using 8 gig sticks, and I have yet to use up one full one where it kicked over to the second. Last thing I wanted to show you, this is my Sony external audio that I use. I have a microphone, it's in the helmet, I'm not taking it out just for that. I've got it foam covered. What I usually do is just plug it in. I try and hit the camera and record on this both at the same time. Then I just drop it in my pocket. The wire's running up into my helmet. The microphone's right somewhere in here, and that's what I use when I was trying to stay with the GoPro. Then you run into the syncing, matching up the sound to match with the video. It's pretty tough. It's very tough. Most of you have seen the new helmet. What I did with the new helmet. Everyday riding. I'm telling you right now, dude, this thing has got, it's got the face shield, the breath guard, and it works really awesome. But I'm very happy that I got the electric shield. What I did is I cut a slot in it, and I stick the camera up in there. I rotate the lens. Now I'll try and give you a shot of this. See where it's at? It doesn't touch it. But if my nose is pushing in when I shut the lens, then it hits it. That's how that works. And I got the vents and everything. So anyway, I tried to keep this short. I'm